What's up, interweb people? I'm Mantra with NoCoastRaps.com. Thank you for tuning in and watching this wherever you are. Thank you for everybody here live watching this now. Make some noise. We got a crazy battle about to happen right here. On my left, we got my man Diggy Splah.
Yo, fuck women's rights. My name's Diggy Splah.
And on my right, we got my main girl, BS Elliot.
I'm BS Elliot, and fuck Diggy Splah. That outfit makes him look like a black condom.
Y'all know who's going first?
I can go first.
That flips, bro. Bitches first.
It's on BS Elliot. Hold it down.
Hold it down.
This is probably the first time a woman ever came before Diggy Splah. Condoms are 99% effective. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1%. Your parents don't even understand you. Joel, where the fuck you get that accent? It must be heaven sent, your God's own excrement. I meant accident. If God forgives us for our sins, when's he gonna apologize to us for his next of kin? You're embarrassing him. You can spank Diggy with rhymes about how his rhymes are weak, and he'll, like a shitty Christian, turn the other ass cheek. That's a biblical reference. Liking your music's a mythical preference. Diggy's akin to your typical reverend, a penchant for small boys. Call him Michael Devlin. Or Diggy Azalea. You talk like a product of incest straight out of Sedalia. You got a face for radio and a voice for Down syndrome. That line stands alone, like Diggy at the park creeping on kiddos. And going back to Cat TV to edit those videos. You're like a human Furby, annoying and useless. But I know some men who might like to use you for those loose lips. I mean, you suck dicks. I wouldn't trust you to water my plants if I went out of town. And I wouldn't fuck you if I caught you with your dick up and your pants down. You're the Lamb of God who failed to be a shepherd, so don't get surprised when I treat you like a leper. Time!
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Your boyfriend's watching. I hope he's a cuckold. Cause if not, we about to both be in trouble. Stand like this and try to slip it in your butthole. Slow fuck you while I juggle your bubbles. Have you mumbling in tongues till I put one in your tunnel. Then dip the fuck out so you and your boyfriend can cuddle. Look at me. I'm trying to think about a joke for your crooked teeth.
Aww.
It's a battle. Because of me, this girl shampooed and conditioned. Because of me, this girl changed her position. You can replay on YouTube and see what she just did. Pretty sure I just gave this girl 6 kids. Margie Treshman. Probably partly a lesbian.
Yeah.
Time.
Round 2. BS Elliot.
Alright. Diggy called himself the Jesus Carrot Top, but no one gives props to Hat Comics or Messiah knockoffs. The only miracle Diggy's capable of is convincing his hand that he's capable of love. That's why he never wears a glove. That skin-on-skin contact tie is more pleasurable than his typical fleshlight. On your best night, you're like a race car driver with all the speed and none of the cars. And on your worst night, you're like a Nokia phone because you got no bars.
Shout out to Cassidy.
Your battles always sound so far from sober, you just repeat yourself over and over. You just repeat yourself over and over. You just repeat yourself. Bitch tits. Riff Raff called, he wants his act back. Or you can stay whack while I grind and you just play rap. So that's that. When's the last time you even got ass? I know. He was filling out a Match.com profile like, job? What's that? I had one for a while. He was working at a strip club, giving guys a dick rub, or blowjobs for a 20. That's a Diggy lip dub. You got a lisp scrub and a lip chub, so you can't get love with that dick nub. Tiny penis.
I'm the type to ask for your number and never call them digits. I'm more misogynistic than Robin Thicke is. I use quantum physics to brainwash bitches to do my laundry and wash my dishes.
Preach. Yo, preach.
This bitch appeals to my librarian fetish. Snacking on my ass. I bury her head in lettuce. Tupac would have never told you to keep your head up.
Hell yeah.
Pussy smelling like yesterday's ketchup. All you feminist bitches out there on the internet, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just filtering through these bitches, trying to prevent you being represented by another Diggy Azalea. Tap my shoulder like she did last night when she tapped out.
Yes, let's go there.
Last night, Mars.
Flip between two hoes, trying to decide that route. Play back, put that shit in slow motion. I would never fuck with this chick. Instead, I would choose Lubriderm. I put a straw in my urethra. And then jerk my worm, and then slurp my sperm before I would ever fucking flirt with her. Word. Suck my dick.
Word. BS Elliot.
Last year I beat Diggy in a freestyle tournament. It was my first time rapping and he was too turned to handle it. He flamed out right away and I stayed like a candle lit because right before the battle I went outside and took a hit. Marijuana. Let me get one thing straight. Anyone in this room could be Diggy Splah. You just need 2 cans of PBR and a mustache. Let me demonstrate. Yo, mom was gross. She got 12 toes, but I wouldn't put that jam on my toast. But for real, you're always walking around like I have the best beard in Como. Nobody cares, man. You sound like a homo. You're rapping in slow-mo, so Bets gives your battles like 10-minute promos. But maybe time moves different in your second life. In 10 years' time, maybe you'll settle down with a nice bearded wife. Calling up your mom like, the day's finally here. I got my 40 virgins and they're all queers. But for real, at least you got your band of bad decision-making backup bitches who are more white bread than a fat man's sandwiches. You never went rags to riches, but rags to fight homeless men for what's left in garbages. You're a garbage kid. I'll put a cap on your words. That's a garbage lid. You're a stain to no coast, a tarnishment, and you're fruity off the top. Garnishment.
I'm the new leader of Heaven's Gate. Yeah. Bitch lost her gag reflex in 2nd grade. Life gave her lemons. She made lemonades. Margie Creshman. Even the G in your name is soft.
It's not.
Margie Cressman. She's trying to play it off. If we went on a date and it started to rain, I wouldn't share my umbrella. If we went on a date, I wouldn't, because I say she's a fella. No coast, new direction. Long hair, no beard, bad replica.
Whoa! There's a hair.
Trying to collect my DNA. Anyway, let me just say, we set this up for women's rights organization. Me and Margie Creshman, we want to support women's rights. Time.
That's it, right?
All right, make some motherfucking noise.
Visit nocoastraps.com.
The right way to watch battles.
Geeks, nerds.